Up next, the Warriors taking on the Timberwolves. For the Warriors, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg, D.A. Jacob.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen...
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. And a quick look at some of the numbers for D'Angelo Russell.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Johnson is out there with Turner. Then it's Russell. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Spellman in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Hield in at the 3 slot. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set, but I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue is.
Well, Curry's so quick, so crafty. I mean, his combination of craftiness and quickness, really hard to contain.
Russell looking around. Beasley left side. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They kick out to Hield. Drills it from outside.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Pass to Russell. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Curry outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Clearly, the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Thompson passes to Curry. Misses the 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Russell, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Curry gets the bucket.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Hield against Turner. Passes it to Spellman. Poked away and stolen by Chris. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Spellman. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Young's checked in for Golden State. Austin Rivers comes in for Curry. Here's Russell. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Warriors leading by 3. Now the pass to Chris. Back to Rivers. Now here's Thompson. Rivers dishes to Hield. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
We all know Hield can shoot it. But for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
And the Warriors with some changes. Daniel House has checked in for Marquise Chris, and it's Green in for Thompson.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Count it, good.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
House, 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Here is Russell, coming off a solid outing against Portland. Kicks it to Culver, down low. Here's Reed, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
So good to see young players have a feel for creating for others, and Culver flashes potential as a real playmaker.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
And it's Russell missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
That is Young. Always, in my mind, seems to play in attack mode. And when he gets it going, it's even more difficult to defend it.
Outside, Russell. Let's go. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout. Looking at the Timberwolves, let's see where they rank in the NBA statistics right now.
You know, and I go back to their low turnover numbers. It's not one of those stats that jump out at you, but trust me, turnovers kill you. And their ability to limit their mistakes has been huge.
And the basket by Okogie.
Boy, I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
Young, right side. From deep, Green. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Eric Pascal comes in for Hield, and that one's good. Russell.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Chris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set, and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
Both good from the line that time. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against New Orleans. Russell against Rivers. Outside, Russell. To Okogie from the arc. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for Minnesota. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some offseason work he put in.
Man, I picked a lot of people's brains. You know, going into the summer, a lot of guys that have made that jump, paved the way for us, a lot of older guys.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
You know, the talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green is out there with Rivers. Then it's Eric Gaskell. And there's Chris, and it's House, and at the small forward position. Hernan Gomez passes to Okogie. Back to Hernan Gomez. Green with the rebound. The Warriors trailing. Second shot opportunity. The shot by House is no good. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Thompson, he's checked in for Gerald Green. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Austin Rivers. Here's Culver. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Beasley, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Well, that's sharp shooting there from Beasley. Normally we see him a lot deeper, but that time he chose to step inside the line.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Pass to Culver. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and that one drops for him. Culver's got his first points of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And at Texas Tech, Garrett Culver operated as a lead guard. Is that a role he can fill at this level?
You know what, Greg? I think he's got the potential to. He's got excellent vision, good size, a really nice pace to his game. I think he can play some point, but he may be best suited as a secondary creator.
Quite possibly the best shooter of all time. Curry just continues to impress.
Beasley outside. Turner against Young. Pass to Spellman. From past the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already. Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
The pass to Culver. Back to Turner. Here's Spellman. 8 points his last outing. AT that time from Curry. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Chris throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And looking now now it's a numbers for Hill. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Thompson against Beasley. Pass to Spellman. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Turner looking around. Passes it to Beasley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
Thompson outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Turner. Pass to Okogie. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Steph Curry.
Boy, savvy play that time from Okogie. Drew the foul and still managed to get the shot free.
And Josh Okogie, a rugged wing defender out of Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and he takes an awful lot of pride in that aspect of his game, Greg. He wants to lock people up. Always active with his hands around the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green comes in for Thompson, and it's Rivers in for Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Rivers can't get it to go. Russell with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. Rivers with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And some good action through the first. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
He said, this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
What's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool line. The first half, it was all about D'Angelo Russell. He had 12 points and a new front. And that wraps up the half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group now for Ryan Saunders to start the second half. They've got Turner, D'Angelo Russell out there with Beasley. Then it's James Johnson. And it's Spellman in at the 5. Warriors trail by 5. Healed with the bucket.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Outside Russell. The pass to Spellman. Timberwolves keep it alive. The shot by Turner, no good. The Warriors shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Thompson against Turner for the tie. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And, yes, it's good.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Pascal. Johnson with the block.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Basket good. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Thompson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 6 points.
Distance doesn't mean a thing to Clay. He's too proficient a shooter for an extra few feet to make any difference.
For 3, Beasley gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Thompson surveying the floor. Fires for 3. A rebound by Johnson.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
No good from Beasley. Here's Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Turner. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Young's checked in for the Warriors. Gerald Green comes in for Heel, and then for Minnesota. Hernan Gomez is checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Turner. Now, here's Culver. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's deflected.
Well, I love how Culver uses his length and athleticism to deny shots.
And here's Russell. He's got 12. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And Thompson sends it back. Passes it to Pascal. Here's Curry with the 3. Sinks the triple. 13 points in the game.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient. And when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Here's Okogie, defended by Pascal. Kicks to Culver. Pass to Okogie. Trying his luck from deep. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Minnesota's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And the Timberwolves call time. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. 6 to shoot. Russell inside. He's covered by Thompson.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
And it's good for 2.
How about the precision there from the crafty one? Curry expertly fighting through the D on those type of shots. And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Here's Reed, and that's going to be a travel.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Daniel House comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Austin Rivers in for Steph Curry. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And there's the pass to Reed. Outside Russell, over Green. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got 14. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
It's Young on the wing, lets it fly, and he overshot that one, missing. Minnesota in the lead. Inside, Okogie, a beautiful reverse layup. He has 7.
Boy, watch how Okogie powers his way to the finish. Brushes off the contact like it's not there and gets it to go down.
Chalk up 2 there, and the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Green fires from way outside. Here's Pascal. Off target at the rim. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll be back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Gerald Green. Chris is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's House in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Beasley. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Timeout called the Warriors. One guy who's getting it done is Malik Beasley.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And the Warriors with some changes. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Daniel House. Klay Thompson comes in for Gerald Green. And it's Stephen Curry in for Rivers. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. No good. That's the first shot for the floor he's missed. 5 for 6. Here's Curry. Rebound, Minnesota. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Omari Spellman has come in for the Timberwolves. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Now Culver. Easily outside. Passes to Spellman. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And Chris throws it down.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Here's Turner. Pass to Johnson. He kicks it to Culver. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against San Antonio, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Minnesota calls timeout. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Timberwolves. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Beasley right side. Four on the clock. Pulls up. High post. It's rebounded by Golden State. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he could be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Kicks to Johnson. Dishes it to Beasley. The 3 kept alive. Outside Turner. Beasley outside. To the middle. Second chance shot. Johnson can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Pascal. No good that time. Excellent D there from Beasley. And Eric Pascal picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Timberwolves have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Russell against Curry. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
Curry on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Russell against Curry. Russell inside. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
And, you know, once Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take over games with his scoring.
Thompson against Turner. And the pass to Chris. To the paint. Here's Pascal. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Russell passes to Spellman. Back to Russell. Pass for Spellman. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Beasley dishes to Turner. Spellman the pass to Russell. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Outside Russell. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.